going through a huge amount of questions as part of the new year. I thought I'm going to give 2-part series of a comprehensive guide on how to build an aesthetic physique in 2024, and by going through a bunch of questions that I've received that I haven't answered on YouTube, and also that I've received directly from my email newsletter. So this is going to be like a 2-part series. First part, I'm just literally going to go through like as many questions as I can in like 2 hours, answering them as best as I can to help you guys achieve your goals, build muscle, lose fat in 2024, not miss out on your goals again, not waste time on trying to gain knowledge. Hopefully this will provide a comprehensive, picture on how to achieve aesthetic physique in 2024, because basically all these questions are like so different, varied, and by answering each and every one of them, hopefully within these next 2 videos, I'm going to cover pretty much every single topic when it comes to muscle growth, fat loss, fitness. So this is going to be a new kind of video, a giant Q&A. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know and I'll do a part 2. But if you're not really messing with this slightly longer type of video, then I just won't do a part 2. But I thought I've never done a Q&A, so might as well go ahead and do it. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know and I'll do a part 2. I don't think I'll get through every single question, obviously, because I have like hundreds, but I'll definitely go through a bunch today. So yeah, hope you enjoy, and let's get on with the first question by Xavion Smith. He says, why don't you do regular pull-ups? Well, I do, just not in that back workout. So pull-ups and pull-downs are basically the same thing, right? Except one is more of a full body compound movement. One is definitely harder because, for pull-ups, you're essentially putting up your body weight, which is going to be harder for you naturally, right? Because you're just in a weaker position biomechanically. Whereas in pull-downs, you can literally set the weight to the weight you want and lock yourself in with the quad pad. Hold on, let me turn up the brightness real quick. And so it's going to be easier for you. So, I do pull-ups. I actually love the assisted pull-up machine. So I alternate between assisted pull-up machine and lat pull-downs week by week. Regular pull-ups, I don't really do. Maybe I'll start doing them again, but they're a great exercise for beginners. They're a great muscle builder. So yeah, I don't really do regular pull-ups anymore. Although when I started out gym, I would do them all the time. So I highly recommend them to beginners. But I'm sort of preferring the assisted pull-up machine and lat pull-down just because I can leverage the squeeze at the bottom more and get in more reps. Also, I'm kind of coping because I'm so weak on pull-ups. So that's not good, but yeah, I'm coping as well. Next question. Sam Soloza says, or Solazao, I butchered that name. Anyways, sorry, bro. I'm traveling at the moment and was overweight when I left England. I've lost weight and was training while traveling after 2 months, but now I'm skinny and still have 2 months left of traveling. Is there any point of me lifting weights until I get back and can eat properly? 100%. If you have 2 months left of traveling, don't use that as an excuse not to go gym. If you have a gym available to you, go, okay? 4 to 5 days a week, 12 sets of failure per exercise, train every muscle group once every 4 days, 5 days. And yes, okay, you're overweight and you've lost weight while traveling. That's good, right? Now you're skinny. That's better than being overweight. That's a better starting point, I would say. So now that you're skinny, start eating clean, high protein, lean meats, fruits, vegetables, rice, potatoes. Eat clean foods as much as you can, right? Obviously, it's hard when you're traveling. But definitely don't put off training for another 2 months, right? You want to get a head start. You don't want to miss 2 months of progress. And considering you are, I'm assuming, a beginner, you're going to grow within those 2 months, believe it or not. So do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-up bar, do anything you can, right, to help you build muscle. Eat as clean as you can, but don't wait another 2 months until you get back. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm going to have to keep scrolling to get the freaking light back on. God damn it. Okay, next question, though. Good question, bro. First Last says, Frankie, how many years do you lift? So have you been lifting, I assume? In the video you uploaded 1.5 years before, you said that you lift for 2 years. Okay, so I've been lifting for around 5 years, okay? 5+ years, I'd say, I've been lifting. Now, not all of those years were optimal. Not all of those years I knew what I was doing. I'd say maybe two or three of those years I was training suboptimally, eating not that well. But for 2 years, I've been, pretty much dialed in and knowledgeable in my training and my nutrition and my lifestyle. So 5+ years in total, I have been training. Thanks. Good question. Next, do you think it would be a good idea to drop the weight that I'm currently at and take a step back, restart this time while focusing purely on form and contraction. So what this guy is saying, I'm pretty sure is, I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, bro, because that's I'll butcher that. But he's basically saying, right now, I'm kind of ego lifting. I'm going heavy. I'm not really feeling a contraction. I'm not really getting a good pump, and I'm probably not growing as well. So definitely drop the weight so that you can control the weight better and grow more from it. Remember, it's about how you move that weight, not how much weight you move. So if you're using a weight on an incline dumbbell press, for example, that you can't handle, right? And your bum's coming off the pad, you're like dropping it on your chest and you're pushing it up, barely can get it up, and you can get like 4 reps. Then yes, drop the weight, hit 8 reps of a slow eccentric, deep stretch in the pause, big squeeze at the top. Definitely drop the weight and focus on form and contraction. Yes, bro. If you are not hitting the rep range that you want, and if you're not, getting a good mind muscle connection. So yeah, good question. You will grow more from that, by the way, 100%. That's what I did. Okay, that's as soon as I started, drop the weight and let my ego go, started growing like crazy. So yeah. Next question. Billy Johnson says, why leaning facing away? What's the difference first exercise? Okay, so this guy's talking about facing away, cable curls facing away from the cable stack. So bro, the reason why you face away, let me demonstrate real quick. When you are in front of the cable stack and you're curling up single arm, right? You're not going to leverage, your stretch at the bottom is not going to be as good as if you were to lean away and your arms back here and you curl the weight up here. You know what I mean? So that is a way deeper, a better stretch than if you were facing the cable stack like this. So this portion at the bottom, right, this big stretch in your long head is going to be the most hypertrophic portion of the rep, according to some studies. So that's why it's got a deeper stretch and a better, fuller range of motion. Basically, it's a more optimal way of training, of doing the movement biomechanically. So yeah, that's why you do it. You'll grow more from facing away, okay? Because you'll get a bigger stretch, better squeeze, basically. But good question, bro. Okay, next question. Sussy Boy says, rep range, bro. How do we progressive overload in arms? Okay, arms is like any other muscle group, right? Progressively overload is you increase the weight you do and or the amount of reps you do over time or week by week. So if I do bicep curls with 20 kilograms, alternating bicep curls, right? For 20 kilograms, slow, eccentric, assuming I have good form, and I hit 8 reps one day, I fail at 8 reps. Next week, I'll try hit 12 reps. The next week after, 10 reps. Week after, 11 reps. Week after, 12 reps. And then once I hit 12 reps, I'll increase the weight to 22.5 kilograms and try hit 8 reps. Fail at 8 reps. Does that make sense? So it applies to, every muscle group, progressive overload. You have to be getting stronger on your movements in order for you to grow. It's not only about the pump. Mechanical tension builds muscle, and that comes with hard sets and hard reps, but also controlling that weight, using a weight you can handle, not ego lifting. So that's how you progress, right? You either increase the reps you do, and or the amount of, sorry, oh my God, I'm having a blank, or the weight you do, right? Say you just want to focus on increasing weight and you're not really reps, right? Say you hit a bicep curl for 8 reps, then yeah, if you want to increase the weight by like 1 or 2 pounds and try hit 8 reps the next week, you can also do it like that. Okay, that's another way you can do it. But I would say focus on adding reps first, getting to 12 reps, failing at 12 reps before you increase the weight. Okay, that'll be my advice. But good question, bro. Okay, rep range, bro. How do we progressive? Oh, fuck, I just read that. Sorry, guys, my bad. I'm so knackered. R Dexis says, is there any alternate to skull crusher? Yep. Overhead dumbbell extension, overhead cable rope extension, either from above you or from below you. Single arm, double arm dumbbell extension. You can do it like that. What else? Skull crushers with dumbbells, either an incline bench or a flat bench, up to you. But those are some alternate exercises you can use. But good question. Next question. Any nutrition tips for gaining lean muscle? Yes. 200 calories surplus, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Do that for a year. Boom. That will obviously minimize fat gain whilst maximizing muscle gain because you're in a small calorie surplus, but you're in a calorie surplus and you're eating high protein. So yeah, good question. Next question from Briang. Hi, do you superset chest and back workouts together? No, I do not. I think he means, do I superset chest and back exercises together, which would also be no, because your chest and your back are two muscle groups, which are two big muscle groups that require their own focus and attention and intensity, etc. You know, I'd superset arms, right? I'd do a easy bar cable curl, and then I'd superset to an easy bar push down. Yes, I'll do that to save time, but you don't do supersets to save time. With your chest and back, you want to do straight sets on both, 2 sets till failure, you know, like around 6 sets till failure for each. Just focus on doing straight sets for each muscle group, because if you're doing like a dumbbell press or a chest press, then you go quickly, you immediately move on to a lat pull down. You haven't recovered from your dumbbell press, and so you're going to be weaker on your lat pull down, but you're also not going to recover from your chest exercise. So it's just not optimal for muscle growth, okay? It is good to save time in the gym, but you also want to optimize your workout. So no, I do not superset chest and back workouts together, but good question. Next, Stanley Lee says, if I had all the time in the world, which one should I do? Chest, back, shoulders, arms, leg split, and working out only 3 days a week, or PPL split and working out 5 to 6 days a week? Now, me personally, right, depends on how much you love going to the gym. If you just want to maximize results with a minimum effective dose, you don't really like training, you're not really that keen on it, you just want to build muscle and look good, then opt in for the 3-day split, okay? Chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs is a great split. You're going to build a lot of muscle with that. Even if you're training 3 days a week, all you have to do is train 3 days a week to build an impressive physique, right? But if you want to go like me, if you like training and you want to go more days in the week, I would say 4 to 5 days a week is better, right? Because you're going more, you're falling in love with training more, which is going to help you stay consistent. And, you know, for most people, actually, I would say 4 to 5 training days a week is better than 3. But, you know, if you're busy, if you have a family, then yeah, do the 3 days a week. If you like chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, you like training your chest with your back, then do that one. Or if you like push-pull legs, do that one, okay? The answer is really doesn't matter. Both are going to give you similar results, if not the exact same. So that's my answer, yeah? But, you know, me personally, probably doing the PPL split or PPL hybrid, maybe like 5 day a week PPL split. So something like push, back hams. Oh my God, sorry for that voice crack, bro. Don't clip that. Back hams, chest, delts, arms, then like legs, pull. So like PPL hybrid, that's a 5 day split. So yeah, but good question, bro. All right, next question. Fortnite all day says, do you think push-ups could be a warm-up? Okay, so he's saying push-ups as a warm-up for your big pressing movements on chest day. Yeah, bro. If you don't want to do chest flies as a pre-exhaustion, then you can do push-ups. That's a great warm-up. You can warm up your shoulders, triceps, chest with that. But don't go overboard. You don't want to accumulate too much volume or fatigue because this could hinder recovery. So just do like 20 push-ups maybe, okay? Keep it at that. But good question. All right, next guy, 0167 says, great video. Can anyone explain to me what vacuum means? All right, so vacuums are basically an exercise that you do to keep your waist tight and have better ab control. Basically, if you don't vacuum, people who vacuum can make their six-pack look more symmetrical. It's weird, but you basically are training your transverse abdominis, which is an abdominal muscle group. That's all about core control. And so by doing vacuum today, basically sucking in your belly and holding it for 30 seconds a day for like 3 sets, you're going to have much better core control. Your waist is going to be tighter. You can flex better. You can look better. So that's basically it. Just suck in your belly, blow all the air out, suck it in and hold it for 30 seconds and do like 3 sets of that each day. Definitely help you look more aesthetic. All right, Green Bay Julian says, does it make sense to do chest flies targeting the mid chest? Okay, there is no mid chest, but I get what you mean. There's lower and upper chest. So lower chest maybe. Then incline dumbbell press and incline bench press. 100%. That's great. Chest flies are an isolation movement for your chest. I definitely 100% always do a chest fly and an incline press on my push days or my chest days. It will target both. It will target your clavicular head and your lower chest portion. It will target your whole chest. It will shorten it because you're shortening the chest rather than training resistance occurring in the lengthened position, which happens when you do your pressing incline dumbbell press and incline bench press. So yes, it does make sense to do chest flies, then incline dumbbell press and incline bench press because it also acts as a pre-exhaustion movement, which is going to help you improve your mind-muscle connection on your big heavy presses and going to help you grow based off my experience. But yeah. All right, next question. Ocean Supply, bro, love the outfit you're wearing in the Smith machine exercise. Where is it from? I think it just got to be just like a random hoodie. I don't know, but definitely probably Nike Tech tracksuit bottom and probably Nike Tech hoodie, to be honest. But yeah, All right. ADJC says, I train biceps 8 sets per week. However, obviously, they're worked heavily on my other pulling movements, pull-ups, compound row, etc. Do they still count as a set? Thanks. All right. So what bro means here, I think, is that he does 8 sets of isolation work for his biceps. But obviously, on top of that, he has his heavy pulling movements and pull-ups and pull-downs and rows and whatever, right, on his back day. And he's saying, do those sets of pull downs rows count as a set for biceps? No, they do not. Those are back movements. They count for back. Now, obviously, you're working your biceps indirectly, but you 100% should have isolation, individual work for your biceps. And 8 sets per week till failure is a great place. It's a great amount of sets, a great amount of volume and intensity to grow your biceps. So no, don't treat those as sets for biceps. Treat your rows, treat your back movements for back, and do separate work for your arms. But good question. Okay, next guy says, thanks for the amazing video. I'm new to bodybuilding and I want to confirm about 140, where you mentioned focusing on the 10 to 20 rep range. I thought the rep ranges for hypertrophy were 8 to 12. Okay, good question. So the rep ranges for hypertrophy is as low as 5 reps and as high as 30 reps. But I keep it to between 6 and 20 reps. Okay, I don't go below 6 and I don't go above 20, just because above 20 is accumulating too much fatigue. The stimulus to fatigue ratio by using more than 20 reps is not optimal for naturals. Okay, you're accumulating too much volume and fatigue. You're basically not getting your bang for your buck. Whereas if you were to do a set of 8 to 12, which is what I aim for, right? This guy's right in saying that 8 to 12 would be considered probably the safest rep range for most natural lifters, because it's a good amount of volume to get a good pump, and it's not too much volume, so that risks you accumulating too much fatigue, and therefore like not growing as well. So yeah, but yeah, 10 to 20 rep range is also great for your isolation movements as well. Maybe your heavier movements go as low as 8 or 6 even, but the rep range for hypertrophy is 5 to 30. But I keep my stuff from 6 to 20. That's the rep range I do, and that's what I advise you do as well. But good question, bro. One sec. Let me just close my window real quick. All right, we're back. Next question is, how long you been training? I already said that, 5+ years. Next is, so no supersets to avoid waiting for equipment. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. So no, supersets would only be used to save time, right? If the machine or equipment I want to use is being taken, I'm experienced and knowledgeable enough to know that its alternative, which is what you should be doing, right? You shouldn't be doing supersets to avoid waiting for equipment. Instead, you should be, okay, the bench is taken. I want to do incline dumbbell press, but the Smith machine is free. So I'm going to do incline Smith press, or the incline barbell is free. So I'm going to do incline barbell press. So go for its alternative, or seated incline chest press. So always choose the alternative. No, I don't do supersets to avoid waiting for equipment. I just find it's equally as good alternative, if that makes sense. But good question. How do you train a muscle group twice a week if you don't train 6 days a week? Wait, so basically when people say train a muscle group twice a week, it means train 3 times every 14 days instead of 2 times every 7 days. Yeah, bang on, bro. Perfectly well said. So training a muscle group twice a week to optimize for muscle growth is an absolute myth, bro. Okay. It's more like once every 8, 9, 10 days, or as you beautifully said, 3 times every 14 days. Is good, because twice a week essentially means that you're training 6 days a week, which I would say for natural lifters, definitely too much volume. Not definitely, depending on how good you recover, but most people recover like shit anyways. So 6 days a week I'd never recommend 6 day a week split to the people I work with. So yes, three times every 14 days is perfect. You know, for example, your chest, I train my chest like once every 5-6 days. Because your chest damages very easily. It grows more from that. I'll do like 6 sets till failure, and that's it. Also, obviously, it depends on the muscle group. Depends on your weak points, what is stubborn, what doesn't get sore, what recovers well. But yeah, 3 times every 14 days, as you have just said, my friend, is a great place to start. But 2 times every 7 days, nah, fam, doesn't need to be. But good question. All right, user not using says, I can only train Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What should I do? What you should do, my friend, is train Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Simple as that. Push on Friday, pull on Saturday, legs on Sunday, rest 4 days, but do your cardio in those 4 days. Okay? That's fine. 3 day a week split, you're going to grow insane amounts of muscle from that. So don't worry. Next, Selden says, what is the best split for shoulders, lats, and upper back, upper chest, and arms growth? Bruh. So bro just basically listed every muscle group there is now. But any split, man. Any split's going to be good for shoulders, lats, upper back, upper chest, arm growth. Any traditional classic bodybuilding split, Arnold split, push-pull leg split. I don't know, chest, delts, biceps, back, triceps, arm, legs. You know, any traditional split is going to hit all of those muscle groups very well. Now, if you want to target your upper chest, then just don't do any lower chest. Don't do any flat pressing, okay? If you want to target your arms, do a split which has an arm day. So like push, pull, legs, arms. Or, you know, and for your shoulders, if you want to target your shoulders, you know, you push, pull, legs, shoulders. Or push, pull, legs is even going to target your shoulders enough. Lats and upper back, make sure you're doing your pull downs, pullovers, and your rows, okay? Don't sweat it. Any split is going to be good for each of those muscle groups, so don't worry. But good question. What's your current split, Frankie? My split right now, okay, it's weird, right? Because I'm not being that dialed in, which is kind of bad, but definitely, sorry, so it's going to be chest, delts, biceps, back, triceps, legs, and then I'll probably do 2 training days on, 1 off right now. That's my split. Star-Lord says, so you don't recommend a 6-day split of push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs? No, I do. 3 training days on, 1 training day off is a great place to start. I mean, I was doing that as a beginner, you know, and I grew a lot of muscle. So definitely good. But just for long-term natural lifting advice, I probably wouldn't recommend a 6-day split just in general. Just in terms of, because I know people don't recover as well as they could. And instead of like optimizing their recovery, I'll just say take another rest day. But I do. For example, I love 6-day splits. It helps me feel like active. If I'm doing a 6-day split, I would just make sure that I'm sleeping well and eating clean. You know, I wouldn't definitely make sure I'm not staying up late on my screens and like not sleeping, because then that's not going to be optimal. But don't shy away from 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on. But for example, I got one of the bros in School of Aesthetics. He was like, here's my split. And he did a 6-day training split, but he trained 6 days in a row and then rested 1 day, which is crazy. Never train more than 3 days in a row. Okay. So 3 days on, 1 day off is good, but 6 days on, 1 day off is ridiculous, fam. So don't do that. But you know, I don't not recommend it. I'd rather do 4 or 5 day split, me personally. Okay, next question. The humor guy says, should we go heavy on the first exercise or not? Okay, one sec. Yes, you should use a challenging weight that you fail within 8 to 12 reps, okay? Or 6 reps or 15. But you shouldn't go heavy such that you can't control the weight or you hit less than 6 reps. But naturally, like, your first set is going to be your strongest set. So you're going to use the heaviest weight you can within the hypertrophic rep range and using the heaviest weight you can control. So go heavy is a bit vague, right? Yeah, go heavy, but make sure you can also control it and you get a good pump. Don't go super light. Like, you want to hit the hypertrophic rep range. You just go use a weight that's challenging that you fail within 8 to 12 reps, okay? Which is going to be a heavy weight, but it's also not going to be too ridiculously heavy. But good question. Next, what about hair loss? Scooval says, oh, he's talking about the creatine video. Listen, man, the hair loss is a myth, okay? The hair loss thing to do with creatine is a myth. Now, there have been studies which show that taking creatine does increase the serum concentrations of DHT, which is correlated to male pattern baldness. But people who are going to go bald in life, you might as well take creatine because you're going to go bald anyways. Whereas people whose dads have a full set of hair, taking creatine only is a net positive. And people who are susceptible to male pattern baldness, taking creatine isn't going to speed it up or increase it. It's going to happen anyways. You know what I mean? So there's no point in trying to cope and say, no, creatine caused my hair loss. No, it didn't. Your genetics did. So don't worry about hair loss, especially if you have, if your dad has good hair, your mom's dad has good hair. Forget which side counts, but even if you have baldness in your family, still take creatine, because you may not get it, but creatine isn't going to be the causation of your hair loss. It's going to be your genetics, which is inevitable. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. Zen Garner says, what weight should your warm-up sets be compared to your sets till failure? So I'd say, if you're doing a 1 or 2 warm-up sets, which should be 50 to 70% of your failure sets. So if I'm doing 80-pound dumbbells for 8, I'm going to do 40-pound dumbbells for 4. And then the next warm-up set, I'll do 55-pound or 60-pound dumbbells for 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Like that. And then I'll get into my 80-pound dumbbells for till failure. Hope that makes sense, bro, but good question. Okay. Effergens says, yo, bro, instead of pec flies, what exercise should I do? Standing cable flies, high to low or low to high. That's 2. Dumbbell chest flies, pec deck, seated cable chest flies, 5 exercises there. But pec flies you should do. You shouldn't try avoid doing that, bro. Like, that's a good movement to shorten the pec muscles. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that, but if you really don't want to do chest flies, then just focus on incline pressing, like 2 or 3 incline presses, or just 2 incline presses, 1 flat press. Peace, bro. But why do you compare yourself at 14 versus now? Oh, hell no, bruh. I always get called out for this, fam. It's because, bro, I don't have another photo, okay? You don't think I would use another photo if I had one? All bros' thumbnails are the same. I know. But just, I don't know, pretend. Just, I don't know, bro. I don't even know what to say. You got me there. All right. What is the guy doing? All right, I don't know. I'm not going to answer that one. Okay, next question. Fahad Khan says, does biceps need heavy weight to grow or light? Same for triceps. No, there's no one muscle group needs heavy, one needs light. Your muscles don't really care what weight you use. They just care that you're failing within the hypertrophic rep range, which is 6 to 20 reps. So you can do heavy bicep curls, controlled, or you can do lighter bicep curls that you fail at 20 reps, but you don't go light or heavy. Those 2 words don't mean anything in bodybuilding. Okay? Does that make sense? And the same goes for triceps. So if you're doing push downs, your triceps will grow the same amount if you do 6 reps versus if you do 15 reps. Okay? So hope that makes sense. All right. Can you make an in-depth video for incline barbell dumbbell press for lacking chest? Thanks. Okay. I'm going to give you the whole spiel right now. Okay. First incline barbell press. Use a suicide grip, 3-second eccentric, pause at the bottom for 2 seconds, and super continuous reps. So don't pause at the top. For incline dumbbell press, if you're coming, most people come down, right? All right, shit, can you see me? Most people come down, they come down here, right? You want to come down all the way here, get the stretch, like your dumbbells need to be touching your side delts or your biceps even, and then press up all the way and squeeze. That's my biggest advice. Don't literally go as deep as you can so that your dumbbells are like touching your biceps on the incline dumbbell press, and then push up and feel that stretch. Okay. 2 biggest pieces of advice for suicide grip for incline barbell press, literally deep as fuck for dumbbell press. All right. Good question. Can you link your blue light glasses? They're everywhere, bro. Check Amazon. You can get a quick pair. Okay. They're everywhere, but sorry. User, can you give me best back exercises for beginners? Cable row, chest supported seated row, chest supported T-bar row, lat pull over, lat pull down. And back extensions for lower back. Yeah, that's going to give you a well-developed demon back right there. What would you consider a pre-exhaust set? Says Tonier. A pre-exhaust set is essentially fatiguing or pre-activation movement, right? So where this applies to is on legs, doing quad extensions before your squats, or on chest, doing chest flies before your chest pressing. The reason you do that is because it's going to prime the muscle, push blood into the muscle before your heavy pressing or squats, which is going to help you recruit more muscle fibers in your heavy pressing and squats, which is going to help you grow more and improve your mind-muscle connection, of course, because you are recruiting more muscle fibers. And you're basically drawing attention to the muscle so that you can focus on, the squeeze and the stretch in your squats and in your chest presses. So what would be considered a chest pre-exhaust set? Anything that shortens the muscle and gets you a big pump. Yeah. Ruben says, thoughts on Shilajit and Maca root for boosting test levels. Not familiar with those, bro. To be honest, I shouldn't speak on it, but most T boosting supplements are BS. Now, except for Fidogia agrestis and Tongat Ali, these two have actually been shown to almost like double testosterone levels in some studies, but I don't know how reliable those studies are. But, I don't know anything about Shilajit and Maca root. But, if you want to experiment with, obviously do your own research, bro. Do your own research. Don't listen to me. But Tongat Ali, Fidogia agrestis, those seem to be the most effective for boosting testosterone levels naturally. But you should first get sunlight, sleep well, eat clean before you try the supplement route, because that's going to have a minimal effect. But good question. Guardian says, as a beginner, does it matter if you focus on hypertrophy training or strength training? Since newbie gains is a thing, I wonder if there's a big difference in results when you're starting out. I also wonder if it's a good, bad idea to only focus on hypertrophy training. All right, bro. Don't overcomplicate it, fam. If you want to deadlift, barbell bench press, and barbell squat, and you want to get 1 rep max strong, 3 rep max, then do what you want. Do a power building split. But if you only care about building muscle, then don't even worry about the 3 big lifts. Just do bodybuilding training, 50 to 60 sets a week, 4 or 5 training days a week. Newbie gains, you'll respond to anything. The stimulus for muscle growth is insane. No, there's not going to be a big difference if you do like literally insane amounts of volume or whatever. You're going to grow, right? But if you want to be optimal, just focus on hypertrophy. If you just care about building muscle, if you want to get strong on your big 3 lifts and you want to enter a powerlifting competition, then yeah, maybe do start off your training sessions with barbell bench, barbell deadlift, barbell squat. That's what I did because I didn't know any better. But if you want my advice, you're a newbie, just focus on bodybuilding. Pick a split, look at my videos, choose a split from one of my videos, or there's a free training split in the link in the description, and just use that one, okay? Would be my advice. Okay, next question. Can you lose weight without exercising and instead just have a constant caloric deficit? Nah, fam. Don't cope, okay? If you want to lose weight and you're not going gym, that is gotta be illegal. Okay, you're just shooting yourself in the foot if you're doing that. Don't lose weight without moving, okay? Don't restrict yourself to like 1,000 calories just so you can lose weight. That's ridiculous. But yes, there's the law of thermodynamics holds true. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. But if you're not training, who knows? You're probably going to just end up being skinny fat. You're going to lose muscle, bone density, and a bit of fat, yes. But if you're not eating high protein, low calorie foods, like at that point, you have to really just dial in your diet, and everything becomes easier when you exercise, when you get your 10K steps a day, when you walk in between meals. So come on, bro. Just exercise if you want to lose weight, whilst also being a calorie deficit. Okay, 300 to 500 calorie deficit. I just caught myself. But also train, okay? Resistance training on top of that. If you really want to lose weight effectively. And by lose weight, I mean lose fat, because you don't want to lose muscle weight, do you? Next question, how to reduce face fat. You can't spot reduce fat. To lose face fat, get in a calorie deficit. You can't spot reduce fat. Eat high protein, low calorie foods. Make sure you're getting 10K steps in a day. Make sure you're walking after every meal for 10 minutes and training hard. But face fat will come off after dieting, right? Everywhere. Fat from everywhere comes off simultaneously. Now, some people hold more fat in their face, their stomach, their pecs. Oh my God, bro. Look at that. Damn, bro. But yeah, if you want to reduce face fat, get lean by entering a 200 calorie deficit, eating 1 gram protein per pound of body weight, and obviously going to the gym. Any alternative to hammer chins? Okay, yeah, hammer curls, dumbbell hammer curls, cable rope hammer curls, all of which will target the brachioradialis and brachialis. What else? Reverse easy bar curls. Yeah. How many total sets with everything included? Okay, he's talking about my chest workout, my push day probably. For chest, oh shit, what's the battery on this? Oh god. For chest, you want to be getting in 6 sets till failure for chest. So what I do is at least, so 6 sets till failure, because it damages easily, and just by very high intensity, training till failure with partials. So chest fly 1 and 2 incline presses, or chest fly and 1 incline press, 1 flat press, which is what I would do, to be honest. But good question. Everything included, 10 to 12 sets till failure each exercise day. But for chest, six sets till failure for chest, 4 sets till failure for delts or front delt, side delt, and 2 sets till failure for triceps, for example, on a push day. How many sets of biceps do you do? I do around a week, probably 8 sets till failure. But good question. Is this AI voice? I don't know. Maybe. Bro, is it common to lose strength during a cut? I'm eating on 1,900 calories, but I saw this trend that my strength has gone down. Stop. Off the bat, if your strength goes down and you're trying to cut, immediately, and I mean immediately, the next day, up your calories, okay? If you're a grown-ass man, you should not be eating less than 2,000 calories. Eat 2,500 calories, okay? You may be fucking up your metabolism and not eating enough to maintain strength. So definitely, yes, if you're losing strength and you're on a cut, you're going to lose muscle. So up your calories to 2,500 calories. If you lose 1 rep each workout, that's really bad. Trust me, I did that. That happened to me, and I lost a bunch of muscle. And as soon as I started eating more food, I literally just blew up in size and strength. Increase your calories, bro. 2,500 calories. And obviously, cold immersion. Do saunas and cold ice baths. Walk after each meal to boost your metabolism, get you burning more calories throughout the week. What is a pre-exhaustion set? It's a pre-activation movement. I think I already went over that. It just primes your muscles to improve mind-muscle connection and recruit more muscle fibers in your heavy lifts. This is a joke, right? Yeah, it is. Is it okay to do low cable crossovers for the pre-exhaustion, seeing as I want to improve upper chest mainly? So you mean low to high? Yeah, that's perfectly fine, bro. That's a great pre-activation movement for your upper chest. Next, what do you do if you only have dumbbells? I have a problem and just turned 16 years old. Chasing aesthetics now, both strength and aesthetics. Can I do the information for this video? Okay. If you just have dumbbells, dumbbell shoulder press, dumbbell overhead extension, dumbbell curls, dumbbell ladder raises, dumbbell rear delt flies, dumbbell chest press, dumbbell row, dumbbell pullover. Do every single dumbbell exercise you can do. Now, depends how heavy you can go, right? Hopefully you have heavy enough dumbbells that you can go to failure. But even if you can't, get 20 reps in on each. But that's unfortunate. How else can I help this young guy? Yeah, if you have dumbbells, you can't really do powerlifting, to be honest. So just focus on building muscle. Do push-ups, do sit-ups, pull-ups. But you can build a very good physique with just dumbbells by doing all the exercises I've listed. But reach out to me. Go to my email and I'll send you a full dumbbell workout for you, okay? Good question, though. Isaiah Cabino. Should I do any lower pec exercises or nah? Okay, so you mean decline flat pressing? Nah, I would say. For most people, nah. For some people, yeah. But for most people, nah. Just incline pressing. Jelena Madi says, how many days do you rest? I rest around 2 days a week, I'd say, on average. But this term was probably even 3 days a week I'd rest because I was focusing a lot on sports. But yeah, I wouldn't rest 4 days a week, me personally. 3 is max, I do. Don't the twisting curls also work the brachialis? Asks Jonar. Yeah, no. I'd say that's mostly long head. If he means like those curls where you're twisting like that, right? Like Sam Sulek, fam. So that's mainly the long head. Brachialis, you just do hammer curls. Pause, but do hammer curls. Yeah. Okay, hey man, how much rest should I take in between each set? Currently, I'm taking a 2-minute rest for this workout. Do let me know, bro. Okay, rest between sets varies between person to person. Depends on your ability to bring down your heart rate. Depends on your fitness level. But I would say, did you say 2 minutes? 2 minutes is a good ballpark. Okay, 2 minutes is great. But focus on deep breaths through the nose, slow breaths out through the mouth. Get your heart rate down, get your energy back. And as soon as you feel like you're ready to go on to the next set. But don't go into the next set with your heart still pounding, you're still panting, obviously, right? You need to recover. But if you've got your heart rate down, you're ready to go, you feel energetic, then go straight into it. But yeah, that makes sense. Lamal, what the hell is this advice? I know, bro. I should just quit. Let me just delete my YouTube channel real quick. All right, peace. Psych. AD says, what do you do to grow your forearms? Being an ectomorph, my forearms are slim. Thanks, bro. Wrist curls, pull-ups, pull-up machine, assisted pull-up machine, reverse wrist curls, cable Sulek curls, reverse easy bar curls. Those are 6. There you go. And your forearms will grow indirectly from your training. But in ectomorphs, I understand your pain. You will have to do extra work, maybe an arm day. Can push-ups be a pre-exhaustion set? No, but they can be a good warm-up. Yeah, kind of. But I'd say a better pre-exhaustion set is just doing a chest fly variation. But yeah, I guess 20 push-ups before your push day is fine. Why are your heels up leg press? Good question. So when I do leg press, when I do squats, hack squats, I keep my legs as close together as possible and as low as possible on the pad. This is to just completely isolate the quads, and it's helped me a lot grow my quads. So highly recommend you do that, first of all. Second of all, the heels are up because my ankle mobility in that position I'm not going to be able to keep my feet on the pad going, because I go so deep, right? As deep as I can. My heels are going to come off. You can get shoes to give you an inclination, like an incline on your heels so that your feet stay on the pad. But it's not really that big of a deal, right? At the end of the day, you're loading the quads. You're not loading the toes. You're not loading your heels. You're loading the quads. And if anything, it helps you really feel the quads even more. So that's why. Don't worry about it. If just do it. Trust. Source, trust me, bro. Steel doors. Can we do that with dumbbell curls? Drop sets, right? Yeah, you could, I guess. It's like you're doing 15 kilo dumbbell curls and you fail, and you pick up the 10s and you go again, you fail. Yeah, you can do that. But I'd say that's better for machines and cable movements, drop sets. And not every movement. Remember, drop set should only be 1 movement max per sesh. What happened to your hair, Frankie? Don't even get me started, fam. My guy fucked my shit up. So that's why till this day I wear a hoodie, because when I got that trim, that's from my first video. I was like, fuck, fam. I got to do something about this trim. So I just put on a hoodie, and it's been a staple ever since. Dude saying the most 101 shit you could say. Well, no shit, huh? Facts, dude. Fuck this guy. Fucking thinks he knows everything about fitness. Fucking Minecraft Steve from Minecraft looking at. Then the guy responds, why the fuck wouldn't he, after saying beginners? Oh, that's my guy, fam. Backing me up. Respect that pre-cum. I respect that. I love the name as well. User says, great content, Frankie. Do you have any other social media account so I can email you or DM you? Yeah, Instagram and email is in the link in the description. How many days do I have to train chest? Once every 4 or 5 days. Can I use incline dumbbell bench press for upper chest on both days? Of course you can. If an exercise gets you a pump and is helping you grow, then carry on using that, okay? No reason to switch it, right? So yeah, you can definitely use it on both days. I do incline dumbbell press all the time. That's my main one. And I do it every time on chest day, actually. So yes, you can. Well, Hazy says, will this work if I generally eat less? I'm 61 kilos and 5'7", so eating that much food is a big surplus. At the moment, I'm eating what? 1,500 calories, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Dude, that's so little, fam. You're not even that small. 5'7", 61 kilos, 1,500 calories, and you're going gym. You must have no energy, man. You're 24% body fat. I'd say up that to 2,000 calories, please. And up that to 150 grams of protein, okay? And plateau of 21% body fat. Make sure you're walking in between meals. Make sure you are getting your 10K steps in a day, taking 1 or 2 hard sets till failure for each exercise, going heavy maybe. I found that, and there are some literature supporting this, 5 to 8 rep range for people who like plateau in terms of muscle growth. Typically happens like skinny fat people. 5 to 8 rep range, heavy controlled lifting. Sedentary lifestyle. Oh, here we go. Okay. You have a sedentary lifestyle as a programmer. That's not ideal, bro. But still, I know it sucks. When you get off your shift, just walk, do a hike, something, in the morning or something. That is tough though. That is tough. Just see if you can walk in between your meals whilst you're programming. Your metabolism will be broken, not broken, but it will be hindered if you do have a sedentary lifestyle. Don't bulk to try fix it. Just up your calories to 2,000, up your protein to 150, 10K steps in a day, cold showers, saunas, walking in between meals, meditating, 5 to 8 rep range till failure. Yeah. Hope that helps, bro. Sorry. I'm 17. Should I bulk? Depends. But yeah, if you're 17, you probably should bulk because you're probably a beginner. So 300 calories surplus, 1 gram protein per pound of body weight. Do that for a year or two, and you will morph. What's the holding good for, says Ben X. Doesn't the growth effect come from the movement? Sorry for my English. Okay. I think he's talking about holding the stretch on incline dumbbell press. Here's the thing, right? With chest presses, the most hypertrophic portion of the movement, where you're generating the most hypertrophy, which most of the literature says is loaded stretching. So when you're stretching a muscle under a huge load, that portion of the movement, so when you really feel your pecs being ripped apart, whether that's doing chest flies or pressing, that portion right there, that deep stretch is where the most muscle growth occurs, right? So that's why you hold the stretch, so that you increase mechanical tension by increasing the time under which your pec is under a load. That's going to contribute to more muscle growth. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, feel the stretch, and then come up. But no more than 2 seconds, really. Yeah, so it is good for growth. It's good for growth, basically. That's the short answer. Okay. Great video. Is it better to focus on stretching the lower body instead of the upper body? Okay, so he's talking about my stretching video. Yes, so basically stretching is going to increase your range of motion, improve your recovery, meaning you can get a bigger range of motion on your movements, meaning that you can recruit more muscle fibers, meaning that you can grow more. This is especially important for your legs, right? If you're doing a squat, you want to get as deep as possible to really maximize growth. Now, yes, it's more important to stretch out your lower body, so like your hamstrings, your glutes, your quads, your lower back, then your biceps or chest, because believe you need your lower body is more important for mobility and everyday function than your upper body. And that's the reason. And you don't have time to stretch every single muscle group out, right? But definitely focus on the stretches I've told you in this video to get the most benefit out of stretching. The main big leg muscle groups, that's what you need to stretch 5 days a week. Bro, where are the emails? Oh, I know, bro. So basically, I've been slacking. I know. First 50 days when you join my newsletter, you're going to get an email every day. And then it doesn't let me send another email because it's like a function on MailChimp. So now after that, you're going to receive like twice a week, maybe 2 emails a week. Let me know if I should bring back daily emails, but I be tweaking on those emails, okay? I be tweaking recently. Like I've been thugging it out so much that I literally tweak on my emails. And some people are just like, what the f is this? Like, it's not even about fitness. So let me know, give me updates on what you think of the emails. Do you want to see more, or do you want me to like not send you anything? Be brutally honest. But good question. So you discovered warm up. Yes. Baguette says, would you recommend machine incline press or incline bench press? Yes, I would. I'd definitely recommend incline Smith press and incline bench press. What's the training day then? Train chest with biceps. Oh, okay. The training day would probably be chest with biceps or chest with delts and biceps. So it'd be like, if it's 2 chest exercises, so a chest fly and an incline press, rear delt fly, lateral raise, hammer curl, preacher curl. Or chest and biceps would be chest fly, incline press, flat press, preacher curl, hammer curl, incline dumbbell curl. So it can either be chest delts biceps or chest biceps, up to you. Do you use creatine? I'm not at the moment, but I have done in the past, and I'm going to very, very soon. Creatine is good for cognitive function. My God, bro, I'm getting clipped so many times in this video. Cognitive function, pumps, strength. Blood flow, hydration. It's very good. Very researched, very safe. Baguette, if I do body recomposition and eating at 200 calorie deficit, would I maintain my weight or lose weight? Calorie deficit equals weight loss. Now, if you eat high protein, that's going to be fat loss. But if you don't eat high protein, so around 1 gram protein per pound of body weight, it could be a bit of muscle loss. Make sure you're not losing strength in your deficit. If you are, you have to increase the calories. Make sure you're training hard, taking 1 or 2 hard sets till failure. Each like 10 to 12 sets of failure each exercise day, and make sure you're doing your cardio as well to help assist with fat loss. But you wouldn't maintain your weight, you'd lose weight. Bro, the edit is sick. New editor, did you make it? Oh, I can't remember. Maybe that's my edit. I used to edit all my videos until very recently. So I think that might be my editor who edited that. Nalaxo, do I need to switch to pre-exhaustion exercise every month? Will pre-exhaustion have a plateau? No. Pre-exhaustion is just another way of saying an exercise which shortens the muscle, drives blood into the muscle, fatigues the muscle, so that you can recruit more muscle fibers and improve your mind-muscle connection on your squats and on your pressing movements, basically. You don't switch it up. It just has to be a chest fly or a quad extension. And you won't plateau unless, I don't know, like you're not sleeping or you're not eating enough. Yeah. What brown shorts are those at 550? Zip asks. Probably Nike shorts. Baguette again, fam. What's up? What to do if I have a little bit of muscle and much fat while being a year into the gym? A little bit of muscle, much fat. 200. I don't know. Depends. I need to see your physique actually, but you would, okay. In general, you do a body recomp. So you're only a year into training. Chances are you haven't been training that optimally. Otherwise, you would have a better composition, but that's fine. Just eat at your maintenance calories for a bit until you get to like 15% body fat, until you get leaner, and then enter into a 200 calorie surplus to optimize for muscle growth. But make sure you're walking, bro. Make sure you're getting in 10K steps a day. Make sure you're doing ice baths, sauna, sleeping well, not drinking alcohol that much, junk food. You know, bro. You know. Come on. Which football team do you support? I'm afraid, it hurts to say this, but I'm a United fan, unfortunately. But I'm boycotted all the games this year, so NT. How long did it take to get that body? 5+ years. And look, bro, that video of me is not what I look like, fam. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Everyone is lying. Everyone is scamming you. They don't look like that in real life. They're either lying about their steroid use or they're pumped, lean, hating their life in the best lighting. Just stop falling for these scammy, insane physiques online, okay? Or they have amazing genetics. So, yes, it took me 5 years to get that body, but bro, if I took off my top right now, you think I'd look like that? No, bro. That was me when I was leaner. I had a pump, probably good lighting. So yeah, I can make my body look like that, but I don't look like that, if that makes sense. Just get that through your head, okay? Everyone is lying and scamming you. All right, next question. Where are we? Have you tested out alternating muscles between workout, back, tricep? Okay, I get what he means. To give your muscles more recovery between exercises. Okay, good question. You can definitely do that, but you kind of want to get a back pump before you get a tricep pump, right? You don't want to go back, tricep. Now, yes, you can obviously do that and you'll grow the same amount probably, but I prefer focusing on my back first, obliterating my back, pause, then going to triceps and obliterating my triceps. But you can definitely do that. Good question. How many times a week should you hit chest? Once every 4 or 5 days. My grandpa served in the military, so is that a good sign? Talking about genetics. Yeah, bro. Grandpa's in the military. He's got mental and physical toughness, 100%. That's a good sign. Zudi says, should I just do bodybuilding as month 8, as I'm currently cutting right now? Okay, so he's talking about power building. Basically, phasing your training so that you're ending one mesocycle with power bodybuilding, and then focusing on powerlifting or endurance or whatever. Powerlifting in this case. Should I just focus on bodybuilding as month A, as I'm currently cutting right now? Yeah, if you want to gain muscle, focus on bodybuilding. Don't do powerlifting, okay? This is just for people who want to do 1 rep or 3 rep maxes on the deadlift. Especially if you're cutting, you need to maintain your strength and train till failure. Train hard. So yes, stick to bodybuilding, I'd say, month A. And from there on after, if you really don't really care about getting a PR on the deadlift. Hi, Frankie. The less is more concept is interesting to me. Would it be okay if I perform this workout just once a week as I'm trying to grow my chest, or should I do multiple days a week? Great question. Yes, you can just train your chest once a week, go balls to the wall. And as I said, your chest damages very easily. It takes quite a while to recover, 4 or 5 days. So yeah, once a week is perfect, actually. Technically. Not really, but okay, listen. I'm digging a hole for myself. Yes. Yeah, you can. Once a week is fine. Definitely do that. Multiple days a week, no, don't do that. I would say once every 8 days is good. But yeah. How is this possible? Working out for years, still skinny fat. Okay. Are you ready, bro? You ready? 10-minute walks after each meal. 50 sets till failure a week, 60 sets in total. 4 to 5 training days a week. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Lean protein, lean meats, veggies, fruits, potatoes, rice. Fast for the first 4 hours of the day. Last meal by 8 p.m. Cold baths, sauna, cold showers, meditation. Knowledge accumulation. Watch videos on health and fitness. Train hard. Mindset shift. Realize that it's up to you to change your current life situation, not anyone else. So the reason that you are still skinny fat is your fault, and you need to internalize that threat and let it motivate you to find out how to get out of that situation, act on it, and change your physique. Because if you're still skinny fat after years of working out, and let me be honest, right? Different people are blessed with different kind of genetics and starting points. But it is possible for every single person, no matter how bad your genetics are, to see progress and to not be skinny fat. So I hope that helps, my friend. And if you need help with that, join my coaching community so you can work with me and I can help you out with that in the link in the description, School of Aesthetics. Anything for vegetarians, mate. Arya Shah. Sure, bro. I got you. Tofu, tempeh, lentils, black beans, edamames, vegan protein powder, vegetables. I'm not that familiar with a vegetarian diet. I can't lie. So that's the best I can do right now. But yes, vegetarians, you can build muscle, but it's just harder, to be honest. What is your diet? Good question. So my diet right now, not that dialed in, but it's something like steak, sweet potatoes, salmon, sriracha, lime salmon, rice, flank steak, sweet potatoes, russet potatoes, turkey, ground chicken, orange juice, apples, broccoli in the oven, baked, crispy broccoli, and around 3 meals a day. That's what my thing looks like. So I'll, fast for the first 4 hours of the day right now because I'm focusing on mental acuity rather than muscle growth. Break my fast with chicken, rice, broccoli with a bit of low-cal barbecue sauce, and a glass of orange juice, a coffee, sparkling water. Then my next meal would be, steak, potatoes, or salmon, rice, or another, high protein, low calorie meal with maybe an apple, and then a final meal of the same kind of thing. And then I'll do I won't lie, fam. I'll do a cheat meal like twice a month. Pint of Guinness twice a month, fam. But that's it. Yeah. Really is that simple. Diet, 180 grams of protein a day and around 2.5 to 3 kcals. Yeah. Do you have anything for shoulders? Should I put shoulders and chest and biceps? Yeah, you can do chest, delts, biceps. So say you're doing chest fly, incline press, another press, do lateral raises and rear delt flies, and then end with one bicep curl. But yeah, put delts with biceps. That's what I do. And chest. Can you make a video for high calorie and protein for the bulk? Bruv. There's no such thing as high calorie, high protein. Bro's on the all you can eat diet. Nah, fam. High protein, high calorie is essentially no need to go above 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and no need to go above 500 calorie surplus. Otherwise, you're just gonna, you're gonna gain fat. Okay, so high calorie, 500 calorie surplus is as high as you should go. Protein, 1 gram protein per pound of body weight. No need for anything higher than that. But yeah, good question. When you train shoulders, I train them with chest and biceps, chest, delts, biceps. So I'll do lateral raises and rear delt flies. I won't really do shoulder pressing that much, to be honest. No love for oatmeal? Nah, not really, but I love it with a protein shake. So I love like oatmeal, almond butter, banana, almond milk, strawberries, and vegan, 2 scoops of vanilla vegan protein powder. That's my protein shake recipe. So I love it with protein shakes, but not by itself. I'm not really the biggest fan, really. My chest is the hardest part to grow. Is that normal? Yes, everyone has their genetic weak points. But I would say maybe lower the volume, focus on 6 sets till absolute eccentric, concentric failure, getting a deep stretch, squeezing the shit out of your titties on each exercise, and do that once every 4 days, 5 days even. Okay, is this still? I hope this is still working. I hope I'm not going too overboard with the length of this video, guys, but let me know if you want me to make it shorter next time. Why no pull-ups or chin-ups? Blood, I do assisted pull-up machines. Chin-ups, not really. But again, there's no best exercise, okay? It's what's your favorite, what's the best for you, what do you get a good pump, what feels like a workout, what lets you grow. I did pull-ups all the time when I was starting out for the first 2 years. But since then, I've moved on to lat pull-downs or assisted pull-up machines. So the reason I don't do pull-ups or chin-ups is not because I have anything against them. It's because right now, I prefer other exercises that work better for me. That's why. But yeah, do pull-ups and chin-ups if you want to. What's the best time to drink protein? Because I drink protein after the gym. That's the best time. After the gym, post-workout, protein shake, perfect. But yeah, you want to be getting in protein throughout the day, but it doesn't really matter when you take it. But protein shake after the gym is a great way to get in post-workout, replenish your glycogen stores, and hit your protein goals. So yeah. What's your split at the moment? I already went over this. Chest, delts, biceps, back, triceps, legs. 2 days on, 1 day off. How to gain muscle without gaining fat. 200 calories surplus, 1 gram protein per pound of body weight. Will weighted leg raises and crunches increase weight size? No. Body weight ab exercises won't increase your weight size. They will only build your abs up, make them more defined. Highly recommend you do body weight leg raises and body weight crunches once or twice a week. Taking like 4 sets till failure on abs. But weighted crunches, for example, weighted ab crunch with the cable rope can increase your waist size because you are loading your obliques, your abdominal muscles, and that can lead to a blocky kind of waist. So I would say avoid weighted ab exercises and just focus on bodyweight exercises to get that aesthetic taut waist abs look. But yeah, don't do weighted. Yeah, they will increase your waist size from what I've experienced. And don't train your obliques would be my advice as well. If you do PPL 3 days a week instead of 6, does it have to be high intensity sessions? Yes, obviously. If you're doing low volume, it has to be very high intensity. So like 2 sets till absolute failure with partials on each exercise. Does your lower abs also consist of the muscles in your bladder? Personally, when I contract my abs, I feel the muscles in your bladder tensing. Is that normal? That might just be your hip flexors, your hip flexors, right? Your upper quads, hip flexors. Yes, that's normal, especially with hanging leg raises and lower ab crunches. What you need to do is, it's very hard, but say you're down here, you're doing this, right? This is your ab crunch, and you're raising your legs up here. You really need to raise them up to here and crunch your abs up and slowly come down. So that's obviously hard for most people. So what I would say you should do, get a bench underneath a Smith machine, hold on to the Smith bar, and sort of so you're lying down and bring your legs up and crunch up like that and slowly come down. This is unbelievable for abs. I saw Derek Lunsford do it and I started doing it and it's insane. So yeah, it's normal. I don't know what you mean by bladder. I assume you mean hip flexors or upper quad. But if it's like right in your bladder, bro, I don't know about that, fam. You might need to get that checked out. Luigi Nialiano. Oh, God. I'm going to stop trying to pronounce these names. How about if you only work out from home, limited weights only, and can't overload? Push-ups, sit-ups, pull-up bar, installation in your house. You will build an impressive physique, okay? Buy some dumbbells maybe to make your workouts more effective and fun, But if you can't overload, at the end of the day, you are going to plateau. Sorry to break it to you. You're going to have to go to the gym if you want to build the best physique you can. Bro, what in the world is a more fatigued muscle activated more over a completely fresh, unfatigued muscle in a compound lift? That's not how the human body works. I think he's misunderstanding what I'm saying. So yes, you accumulate fatigue with every exercise, obviously. Yes, bigger compound lifts are more taxing than isolation movements because they involve more muscles. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you are fatiguing your chest on your chest flies. You're priming your muscle, your chest, such that so that you can draw more attention to your pressing movements and get a better squeeze, get a better mind muscle connection, because you've pre-activated or primed your chest with the chest flies. I'm not saying you're fatiguing it more than you would if you were to start with chest press. I'm saying, based off science and my experience, if you were to start with chest flies, then move on to your pushing movements, pressing movements, this will help you recruit more muscle fibers and grow more. So, all right, but we can disagree. Is this part of a full video? Yeah, all my shorts were. I stopped doing those because I don't know. So great videos. You also have a back tries workout listed and legs. Where and when we do shoulders, and are these workouts performed back to back over weeks? Cheers. Good questions. So when and where would I do shoulders? Shoulders, I would do, if I were to do shoulders. Oh, okay. I would do, just chest, biceps, back, triceps, legs, shoulders, and rest in between each training day. And are these performed back to back? No, I'd rest between each training day typically, and make that a 4-day split. But good question. I'm 180 centimeters, 5'11", and 70 kilograms, and I'm still fat. Like I store fat around my chest, belly, and face. How much should I get before I will get lean? I don't know, bro. I need to see your physique for that one, but you're 5'11" and 70 kilos and you're fat. If you're fat or skinny fat, then 200 calorie deficit, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Get down to a lean enough body fat so you can see your abs, sort of, and then up your calories a bit more whilst getting stronger. Make sure you're getting stronger the entire time and training properly. This guy basically is another example of guy who just needs to learn more and apply that learning. So just, I need more information than that. But how much fatter should you get before you get lean? None. If you're fat, stop getting fatter. You want to build muscle. You want to build lean tissue, not lean tissue covered in fat. So lower your calories whilst eating high protein. Eat high protein, low calorie foods. Lean meats, veggies, fruits, potatoes, rice, and do your cardio. Do you do any calisthenics? If so, do a video. Can you do a video on it, please? I don't. Okay, calisthenics does not appeal to me, unfortunately. I'm not that interested in it, so I'm not going to make a video on it because I'm not well versed in calisthenics. I'm sure there's a bunch of YouTubers who are much better able to answer that question and explain how to do calisthenics. But no, I don't. So what workouts did you do for abs? Hanging leg, no. Lying Smith, holding on to Smith bar leg raises. And decline bodyweight crunches. Do you happen to have any Persian origins? No, I'm not Persian, fam. I'm Irish and Lebanese. So I guess that's why maybe I look kind of Persian, but that's my Lebanese side kicking in. But I'm not, no. But shout out to all my Persian fam. Persian bros. Do I have any? Yeah, I got some Persian bros. Why are I so red? Because I'm zooted, fam. You said take 3 seconds to bring the weight down. Then you emphasize that the negative portion for the incline dumbbell bench press, though, isn't the negative portion the part of the exercise where you lengthen your arm? No, the negative is another way of saying the eccentric, which is another way of saying the descent part of your movement. So when you're bringing the weight down, whether that's like this, like this, like this. If you're pretend I'm squatting, that's what the negative is alluding to. But good question. Please don't. Yeah, this is on. Oh my god, imagine. Will this build muscle, improve stamina? Yes, it will. That's Andrew Huberman's workout routine, which I basically just copied and let you guys know and explained a little bit more about it and what it'll be good for. But yeah, improve endurance, hypertrophy, strength, and cardiovascular health. Can you just write out the workout so we can read it? Link in the description for a free workout split. How much just doing a set of whatever is going... How much just doing a set of whatever you're going to do, very lightweight, just feel them, warm up, then start? Oh, so you're asking about warm-up sets. Yeah. So the first 2 movements of your exercise day, do 1 or 2 warm-up sets of 50% to 70% of your working set for 5 to 8 reps. Does that make sense? So if I'm starting off with chest flies on my push day, I'll do 1 set of, and my working set is, how much would it be? Like 150 pounds. I'll do 1 set of 80 pounds for 5 to 8 reps. Then I'll do another set of 100 pounds for 5 to 8 reps. Then I'll go straight into my fader sets. Then on my next movement, which is an incline press, I'll do 1 set, and I'm working with 80-pound dumbbells, for example. I'll do 1 set of 40-pound dumbbells for 5 to 8 reps, and another set of 65-pound dumbbells or no, 60-pound dumbbells for 5 to 8 reps, and then I'll get into my failure sets. And then for the rest of the movements, no warm-up sets, straight into your failure sets because you're already warm to save volume for your important hard sets. What about push-ups as a pre-activation? I already said this. No, you should do a chest fly variation. Push-ups could be a good warm-up. Do 20 push-ups, but not really as a pre-activation. Not the best, at least. What was bro cooking? I don't know, but let him cook, whoever was cooking. Chris Tijan, how many sets do you do per exercise? That's 4 exercises for quads. If you do 3 sets each, that's 12 sets per day. Isn't that a bit excessive? I know it's better growth once I reduce my volume to 6 hard sets per session. Dude, 6 hard sets per session, if you are going balls to the wall on leg day, is a very good amount of volume and intensity. Obviously, your leg day is very taxing and they're huge muscle groups, so you're going to feel very fatigued. I would typically do 10 sets of failure for legs. But no. 4 exercises for quads? No. I would not do that. 3 sets each, 12 sets till failure. I mean, unless I'm only doing quads, but no, yeah, you're right. That is excessive. If I did do that, I wasn't being clear because I wouldn't do 4 exercises for quads. Leg press, arm squat. 4? If I did 4, then I'm tweaking. But typically I'll do like quad extension, 2 sets of failure, squat, 2 sets of failure. If I'm feeling it, leg press, 2 sets of failure, hamstring, calves. But 6 hard sets of failure, I've done it plenty of times. I do that now actually because I'm pressed for time. I'll do like leg extension, then I'll do sissy squat superset, then I'll do hamstring curl, then I'll do tibia raises superset, then I'll do seated calf raise supersetted with standing calf raise. So yeah, if you notice better growth with low volume, high intensity leg days, stick to that. Working in Marbella, yes, that's M13 gym. Oh, it's a great gym. In your future videos, could you perhaps cite some studies and meta-analysis? It would give you and your methods more credibility. I completely agree with what you're pausing. The stretch position method really helps me with my triceps and legs. Yes, triceps and legs respond very well to loaded stretching. The reason I don't cite studies and meta-analysis is because my articulation of points is an amalgamation of a bunch of studies and a bunch of citations. So I'm going to have to go out and find where I found this from and find where that from and add it all there. Now, you don't have to listen to me, but I've looked deep into literature on training and nutrition, fitness and nutrition, and exercise science. And, you know, maybe it's hard unless I'm talking about a specific study, but most of the time it's just a mix of those studies that are in the back of my head. So I don't really have time to go out and find them and put them there and be like, oh, this is where I said this is what I was alluding to. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you're going to, sorry. Fatty says, what are those shoes called? Air Force Ones, probably. Sorry, 01. What would the dumbbell alternatives be? Push downs? Oh, okay. You mean for overhead extension. So it would be single arm dumbbell overhead extension or double arm overhead extension. But single arm, you get a way better stretch. It's more comfortable. So single arm dumbbell overhead extension would be the alternative to cable rope overhead extension. Do you work out for 6 days and rest, or work out for 3 days and rest and repeat? I work out for no, I don't work out for either of those. I would not work out for 6 days and then rest. Definitely not. I would do 3 days rest and repeat over 6 days of straight of training. But me, I do like 2 days on, 1 day rest, 3 days on, 1 day rest, or 2 days on, 1 day rest, 2 days on, 1 day rest. But I'll work out for on average 2 days, then rest 1 day, 2 days, 1 day. Good question. Another video going hard, W bro. Also, please, can you tips on growing forearms? Do an arm day. Do 4 to 6 sets of wrist curls till failure. Do pull-ups instead of pull-downs, or assisted pull-up machine instead of pull-downs. Don't use wrist straps. Reverse wrist curls, reverse easy bar curls, dumbbell hammer curls. Yeah, those are my tips. And, eat high protein. Good good food. Is this good for beginners? Power building, yeah, it's good for beginners. Anything is good for beginners. Any exercise, you're gonna adapt to it and see results in strength and hypertrophy. So yes, it is. Can I drink mass gainer? Yeah, bro, but just eat food, fam. Why would you want to drink powdered calories when you can literally go have a cheat meal if you can't? This is for only if you really can't put on weight and you're like so skinny, like David Lade skinny at the start. But just eat food if you can. But yeah, you can drink mass gainer, but like, it's just why? I envy you though. I wish I wish I was in the position to ask that question. That means I can like eat whatever I want. Bro, I still can't understand what training till failure is. Could you please explain? Sure. Training till failure is picking a weight that you take to concentric, so pushing up, and eccentric failure. So essentially, choose a rep range within the hypertrophic rep range, 6 to 20. So say you want to fail at 8 reps. You choose a weight that you barely get up at 8 reps, but once you barely get it up at 8 reps, you slowly control it one last time, and then you drop the weight. That's what true failure is. Not just, no, you come back down and then you drop the weight because you're still stronger on that eccentric. But choose a weight which you fail within a rep range is what failure is. When you basically can't do any more reps, you physically can't. But yeah. Yo, bro, can you accept me into the School of Aesthetics? I just paid. Yeah, you should check your email. Once you sign up for School of Aesthetics, you get sent a secret link that you have to join through. So just check your email, bro. Actually, that's 4 months ago. He probably joined already. I hope so. Why are you doing flies? Flies don't do anything. Ferris. Can you do a video without the hoodie? I don't know, bro. It might be bad luck. Check out my first video to see my dead trim without hoodie. Can we bias the vastus lateralis quad sweep? With Bulgarian split squats? Yeah, you can. If you want to, basically the quad sweep is the outer quad, that bubbly look for your quads. So on a quad extension, for example, keep your feet straight. On a quad extension, keep your feet straight. On Bulgarian split squat, keep your feet straight. If you put your feet at a slight angle like this is going to bias more of the teardrop. So you're the front of your quad. So just always keep straight feet to target the quad, to hit the quad sweep more. Good question. So low carb diet would be best or low fats? Depends. I would say for skinny fat people, low carbs, it comes down to calories, right? It doesn't matter if you're low carb, low fats. It comes down to a calorie deficit to lose fat. But it depends on the person. I can't answer that question. It really depends on the person. Low moderate fat, low moderate carb. Let's just say that. High protein. That's what matters for skinny fat people. High protein. The rest is up to you. I love this exercise and it worked amazing for me until I overtrained my legs and got stuck with knee injury, which plagues me to this day. Do you have any advice for fixing this problem? Okay, I also have I have knee pain as well. Every day when you wake up, 20 reps, sissy squats, bodyweight sissy squats, 20 reps of tibia raises, and that will take away your knee pain. But also check out Knees Over Toes guy. I think that guy has a bunch of stuff on knee pain. He's definitely more well-versed on this topic than me, fam. That ankle mobility though, how are you balancing all that weight on your toes? Oh, he's talking about the leg press again. I'm not balancing anything on my toes. It's just because my toes are the only thing on the pad. The way physics works is, if I'm pushing this with my fingers isn't under the load. My entire arm, tricep, front delt is under load. So just because my toes are like that doesn't mean it's my toes pushing the weight. It's my entire quad still. And balancing it on my toes is not hard when it's that heavy and the pad is that firm. So yeah. Is the power building routine good for a beginner? Chest, arms, back, biceps. I'm assuming he means, is power building good for a beginner and good for growing your chest, arms, back, biceps? No. Yes, but also not as good as a normal bodybuilding split. Yeah. But for a beginner, yes, you'll grow like crazy from anything. Were you curling with your biceps or something? Then what other muscle group could be moving? Ah, bro's trying to be funny, huh? Trying to be funny, yeah? Shut up, fam. Does leg press count? Yeah, leg press is a great exercise for growing your legs. 10 seconds between sets. What? Oh, okay, he's talking about muscle rounds. So muscle rounds are when you do 6 sets of 8 reps with 10-second rest between sets. I only do this for side delts when I do lateral raises. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, up to 8, then rest 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, up to 8, then rest 10 seconds, and do that 6 times. Just an intensity technique to, boost muscle growth. People new to lifting always want to give advice about what they have read about. He's not wrong, but where is his big muscles? Damn, bruh. I know, fam. I'm tiny. I'm trying to get bigger. That's the whole point. We're always trying to get bigger every single day. So one day, just pray for me, I'll get big muscles. If I'm doing a 6-day PPL split, but wanted to shift to a single arm day, can I then do chest, shoulders, back on one day, then arm day, then leg day? Oh, no. Don't do chest, shoulders, and back on the same day. That's not optimal. Do chest, shoulders, back, arms, legs. That's better. Yeah, but not chest, shoulders, back on the same day. Would be my advice. Or do push, pull, legs, arms. 4-day split, rest between each day. Maybe you weren't, if you want to grow your arms, maybe you weren't using enough weight for your strength. Maybe. What is legs? Leg day. I mean leg day, bro. My bad for not being clear. How many sets do I need for each exercise? Asks Riri. 2 sets till failure for each exercise. What about prioritizing pre-exhaust movements for other muscle groups? So yeah, he's talking about quad. He's talking about chest. So I would only pre-exhaust for quads as well, or hamstrings as well. So quad extension before squats, hamstring curl before RDLs. What about legs and shoulders? Yeah, those days I uploaded. So just check the leg day and the shoulder day out. Hey Frankie, question for you. I'm on push-pull leg split for a while. Huge back and delts, but very small arms. Is it better to do chest, delts, biceps, and next day back triceps? You're on push-pull legs split for a while. You have a huge back and delts, but very small arms. Chest, delts, biceps, back triceps, legs, arms would be my split. And then rest between each day. Or if you want to train back to back, do chest, delts, biceps, legs, rest, back triceps. Oh, no. Scratch that. First thing I said. Chest, delts, biceps, rest, back triceps, rest, legs, rest, arms, rest. New to lifting, do you go really heavy when doing squats and leg press after you've done the leg extension? Yeah, I would probably. I'd fail at like 8 reps, 6 reps even sometimes. But yes, I would go heavy, but I'd still be within hypertrophic rep range. What should I do if I'm not progressing in the gym? Been stuck on the same weights for 6 to 7 months. If I try adding a few more pounds, my reps go down like 3 or 4. Always train to failure, 4 to 6 sets per session. What do I do if I'm not progressing in the gym, but I'm stuck on the same weights for 6 to 7 months? Okay, what you need to do exactly. My guy underneath, Ramos, has the right idea. You may need to up your calories. So increase your calories by 200 calories and see, you'll probably get stronger. Or take a week off the gym. Take a deload, okay? Just take a week off the gym. Just walk every day. Then get back into it would be my advice. Or increase your calorie or increase the calories you eat by 200. What about recovery, bro? Twice. Recover between sets by getting your heart rate down with slow breathing. Recover each day by getting a good night's sleep, avoiding screen time past 10 p.m., sleeping early-ish, eating clean, ice baths, sauna, meditation. Can you please tell us your workout split? Because I started doing my triceps with my back and it would definitely hinder the progress of the upcoming session. If I start doing my tricep with my back, then it would definitely hinder the progress of the upcoming session of my chest. My triceps are definitely sore by that time. And yeah, it also sucks to train triceps after doing sets of chest because I can't feel my tricep because of it. Okay, well then do chest with biceps before you do back with triceps so that you're not sore, so that your triceps aren't sore when you train your chest. Because if you're doing chest biceps, back triceps, if you do back triceps before chest biceps, then your triceps, you said your triceps are going to be sore when you train your chest. But if you do it the other way around, that won't be a problem. Does that make sense? So, or just take a rest day between days if you get sore easily. Shouldn't train a muscle if you're sore. When are you doing shoulders? Okay, so in that split, I do chest biceps, back triceps, legs, shoulders, like that, 4-day split. What's a drop set? Drop set is you do a set on a machine or a cable movement and you go to failure. Then you immediately drop the weight by 50% and you go again until failure. What if I do 1 day of pull after my leg day? So I do chest and back day. What should I do for back that day? What if 1 day I do of pull after my leg day? I do a chest and back day. Do 2 exercises for lats, 2 exercises for upper backs. 2 exercises that you're pulling your elbows into your hips, 2 exercises that you're putting your elbows into your armpits. Okay, boom. Legs and back next. Yep. Okay, I'll do a back day. How long you train for? 5+ years. Also, how tall are you? Okay, yeah. Everyone's always asking me this. So last time I checked, I got measured 183 centimeters and 91 kilos was last time I got my medical checkup. I don't know what the conversion is because I deal in that. It's around like 200 pounds and 6 feet. Yeah. Love your videos and recommendations. I have a question here. Once we finish back session, what is the ideal amount of sets, reps, weights for biceps warm up? Please, thanks. 4 sets of failure on biceps after you train your back. Boom. Can you make a video about how and when to take creatine? 5 grams a day, indefinitely. Doesn't matter when you take it. Protein shake, water, milk, doesn't matter. What's your split now? Chest, delts, biceps, back, triceps, legs. 2 days on, 1 day off. What if I work out in the morning? That's fine as long as you're strong, you have energy, good pumps. But if you don't get strong and you don't have good energy, you don't get good pumps, eat after 1 or 2 meals. Thoughts on whey protein isolate? It's a great way to get your protein goals. Convenient for most people because they don't have to cook. It's very easy to do. Pour it in water, pour it in a protein shake. And it's quality protein. It's basically concentrated, condensed protein that is going to help you build muscle. But what are the key ingredients in pre-workouts? Usually it's mainly caffeine, theanine, and citrulline. Yeah, and beta-alanine. All of these are basically for focus, hydration, for pumps, and energy. But look on your pre-workouts to see the exact ingredients. Great content, brother. Do you have a business email? Yeah, join my email newsletter to get my email. What is your split? Already said that. Is it fine to rest more in supersets? Yes, because you're training 2 muscle groups till failure. So definitely may need to rest more. But only do supersets for arms. What are your thoughts on the Arnold split? Chest, back, arms, legs. Great split. Is going to help you build muscle. But I think it's chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs. But yeah, that's a great 3-day split for busy individuals. Yeah, it's going to help you build muscle. Do you do all chest first and then all biceps? Why not make the chest rest a bit by putting the bicep exercise in between? Or is there something I've misunderstood? Okay, so yeah, you can alternate between chest and biceps. But you're probably going to want to do chest first, get a chest pump, then biceps to get a bicep pump. But you can alternate between both. It's completely up to you. I just prefer to do chest all at once, then biceps all at once. But yeah. Do you think doing 1 set to failure with maximum intensity would be more effective? Depends, okay? I would say after years of training that 2 sets to failure is better for most people. better amount of volume, better for muscle growth. One set of failure is great. You can recover very well from it. Mike Menser was onto something, but I'd say 2 sets of failure. Okay, I would for most people. Can you make a video for deadlifts? No, but check out my back workout for aesthetics, or one of my back workouts to learn about deadlifts. But basically, it's just a flat back and a slow descent. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it there because it's getting dark and you can't really see me, and it's already more than 1 hour and a half in. I'm gonna finish this list of questions with a part 2 soon. If you want to see that part 2, of course. If this is too long and you're like, what is this? Then let me know in the comments and I won't do it. But just want to go through all these questions so that you can start the new year with a better understanding of how to actually go about your goals and have a plan to execute. Okay. If you like these Q&A videos and you want to see me do more, please like and subscribe. And maybe I'll do them slightly in a shorter version, but look out for part 2 that's coming within the next few days. And yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure if you want to join my private coaching community, join the School of Aesthetics, link in the description. Free training split and nutrition plan in the description. Check out my merch, Barbell Apparel. And yes, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you smash your goals this year. I hope I help you in doing that. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next video. Peace.